Hello, and welcome to the first episode of the SaladBarz Podcast.
Today's episode is about work. We'll reveal what this podcast is and why we made it. We'll talk about our most recent big project, the Reunion 2, and the work over 5 months that went into creating it.
We'll discuss the rewards of work, whether it's enough to complete a job or if effort is worthless without recognition.
Our central question for this episode is, what is hard work? So this podcast is our most recent project. I think we first came up with it. It was Mike's idea about... When would you say that was, Mike?
It was actually during the early filming of Reunion 2. It's probably in like April. Like we were literally down here. This is my basement. So we were down here.
Shout out Basement Bars.
And I was like, dude, like Reunion 2 is gonna be huge, right? It's gonna be huge, but we need something like big after that. And I wanted to have something that like would continue and keep going, so like fans could know like either a schedule or a time, and they would just like, they know like they'd get this content. But I figured the grind for videos was kind of like, it's kind of too hard when we're pushing with jobs and getting stuff in before we head off to college.
Like if we could go daily, we would. Believe me.
Right, but
I'd love to go daily.
Nothing would please me more.
We just physically cannot do that. So
well, we could if we wanted to do like, we all remember that one video. We messed up, debtor's prison.
Yeah,
it's
that's true.
pretty shit content.
You can't swear. You can't swear.
Pretty crap content.
You can't say either.
That is so...
Darn content.
Content wouldn't be good if we were daily. So, figured you'd space it out, and we figured we went with this idea.
Part of the appeal for we two, was the idea of just talking about stuff. We really have a lot of friends that collaborate with us for SaladBarz videos, but they don't often get a chance to have any creative liberty, really. It's
a couple
of camera shy folks. We want to get our friends on here. We want to get ourselves on here to
guys, it's not about the money. Like,
it's never been about the money. Yeah,
we know this might like blow up, be really successful.
Well,
but
it will. Yeah.
It's not about the money, guys. Trust me. We've made our fair share.
Yeah, you guys have.
So on June 5th, we released the sequel to our hit film, The Reunion. The sequel was called The Reunion 2.
Reunion 3? Cool.
Yep. So we brainstormed, arranged, wrote, and edited The Reunion 2 entirely by ourselves. No outside help. And it required the most work of any video we've ever made. It took 5 months to make, guys. Yeah. First day of production was March 14th. Mike came to my house. We shot Chris McCandless.
Leldon. Shout out Leldon.
Oh, yeah. Got the bus going.
It's clutch.
And we wrapped on, June 3rd?
Yeah.
Yeah. We really cut it close, I'll be honest.
So it was crazy.
You had a couple days you had to really grind the edit, like the last edit.
Yeah,
it needed to be June 5th. Like, it wouldn't have been right.
It's iconic for us.
It wouldn't have been right if it wasn't June 5th.
Yeah, and the thing is, Linus was leaving for Germany, so
June 4th, so I had to get it done by
he's our main editor.
So this is the thing, right? So the Reunion 2 was a project that we thought would blow up.
Yeah.
Like 1K instantly, right?
Like overnight.
Yeah,
overnight.
Like literally, we expected the first day, the first 24 hours, 1,000 views at least.
It's more than a YouTube video.
Yeah.
It's a movie.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched it, like, I'd pause this, go watch it.
We'll give you time right now.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back. How was it?
Yeah. It was a good video, wasn't it? Yeah. So yeah, basically like the Reunion 1, like it's got like what 1.2 something right now, and like back then that video was good for us.
Yeah,
but now we look back on it and we're like, okay, we can do much better, and we did much better. But the recognition, just saying.
A lot of thanks to Max Torgan's acting.
Yeah,
yeah.
That really.
Yeah, it's another reason why you want to go watch it.
He's great. He's a great actor.
He's like the best actor in Southern Maine, and
this side of the Mississippi.
Dude, he was such. Okay, honestly, real talk. Like, and I said this before to you guys. Like, no offense to you two, or to me too, because this goes for me as well. But when any of us are on screen and we like need a take, it takes at least 5 tries to get it.
He was efficient.
Yeah, Max, dude, he would like show up
One
on
take
set,
wonder.
literally one bang like this. It was craziest thing ever. He's a great guy. You should follow him. We'll put the
Shout
link
out
in the bio.
Yeah, link in bio.
Yeah.
Like when he was efficient, it made me want to be efficient, and I made my basketball shot in 3 shots.
Yeah, that we'll put it right there.
Yeah.
So we expected this to have some great success. We thought it was going to propel our channel to new heights, get a huge new audience. But when it was released on June 5th, after 24 hours, film had 130 views.
Despicable.
And now 20 days later, it's sitting at 460. So the question is,
460. Man.
What's going on?
what's going on?
We have a sledding video. A sledding video
That's
with
kinda good.
over 750 views.
I mean, it is a good vid.
Like, I don't know, maybe it was just some weird trend at the time. I mean, it was during the winter and all that, but a sledding video. And this is a short film. This is crafted so successfully, and it's 460 views.
But the thing is that,
I don't know, man.
so like the sledding video was, you know,
Just a good clickbait vlog.
yeah, like is it better to have, like, I could post a one take wonder vlog and let's say that got like 2 million views, right?
Good,
Like I could like
You never know.
you never know.
You get a good thumbnail.
Yeah, it's true.
But then it's like, is that better? Am I more at peace with that getting 2 million views, or do I feel better about making something that took 5 months and like
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, all in all, we made a great thing, and we're happy with it.
Right.
Right.
Like, we're not
We
complaining.
had fun making it.
Yeah, right. That's the thing.
We're just confused.
I was like actually sad to finish the reunion 2 a little bit. Like it was mostly relief because my computer was overheating and I was rendering on
Yeah,
Final
but that
Cut.
last day on set, we were in
Sad.
Portsmouth. He's like,
Tears,
all right,
everyone
guys,
was
this is
crying.
the last take.
We hugged it out.
And
Yeah.
Max said, "Guys, thanks for my big break." And
Yeah,
Yeah.
we promised Max part of his pay cut was exposure.
Right.
So like we told him this was gonna be. Well,
We
fans
should
don't
pay
even
him.
know that. And now we
Yeah.
said this would be his big break, and then it wasn't.
yeah, so I mean, this brings up the question
Right.
whether or not views are the foremost measure of success.
Yeah, which,
No.
I mean, you can't say that's true. Because, honestly, like, when we go back and look at the videos ourselves, and we're, like, completely content with it, and maybe it makes us ourselves laugh and everything,
Yeah.
and people that come up to us saying they like the video, saying they laughed at the video and all that, I think that's what shows, like, our success.
Because all in all, like, just a couple guys growing up and making videos, they're fun to look back at.
Yeah.
You know, I know
Yeah, man.
I've had those days. Where
Those nights.
Oh, yeah.
I've just been watching them back, and it's gonna be great in 10 years from now to watch these back, whether or not they
Oh.
blow up or not. You
No.
know, I mean, of course you want them to blow up, of course you want all those views, but deep down, it's just about kind of making them with the boys and
Yeah.
I
Go
think
back.
fun and making them.
I think I've probably watched the reunion 2 the most out of anybody, and I edited it too. So I've probably seen from like
seen a lot of hours of that. Film.
I've probably watched it like through. I've watched it maybe 30 times, but then like individual clips, like I can tell you every single shot that's in that. So I love it though. You know, I never get tired.
I love them.
I love them.
Yeah.
Like Henry's scene, iconic scene. Mike's scene, iconic scene.
Yeah.
You know, so
Your scene,
no, I didn't like my scene actually.
iconic scene.
I didn't like it. I cut it like 4 times, and I still don't like it.
Oh man, you're too critical.
Well, it's just, yeah. Well, let's.
We were just shoved in a little basement with bad lighting. You didn't have much to work with, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Do we want to pull up the reunion 2? Maybe take a look at it. Maybe just look at some
If
highlights of it.
you guys want, we can do that on the big screen here. Before we get going, a couple little things. Yes. 26 minutes, 35 seconds.
Yeah, you're welcome.
But yes, short film. Okay? You know, if you want to sit through a quality film, you're going to have to do
You guys
that.
are so confrontational. It's a good video. Everyone who's seen it likes it. Okay. The 26 minutes go fast. It's not like 26 minutes of this. Okay. It's
They all
It's not like
roll in the
torture.
next
Like, oh god, 26 minutes. I have to watch this.
It goes together well. Like,
it's like a TV episode.
yeah, like you know what's gonna happen next, basically. Like with Max, because like he's leading us around. You know, let me just full volume this. This is full volume right here. Okay. Okay. Oh god. Okay, get ready.
story of joy and pain, friendship and heartbreak, and friendship again. That's me, Max, in pretty rough shape. Maybe you're wondering how I got here, so let's run it back to the beginning.
Pause right there. Pause right there.
All right.
So that wait. So fun fact about this shot: this was shot on Bear Road. It's in Rollinsford.
Shout out Bear Road.
You guys all know it. It's the one with a lot of, and so the shot I wanted was him to run over the hill and like his head to start and then peek over like this. But the problem with that is that you don't know when a car's coming, and it was just me and Max on set. So I was like, I couldn't set anyone else up to call me, hey, there's a car coming, I was gonna kill him.
Yeah.
So Max sprinted to the top of the hill, and then he turned around and he said, there are no cars. And then I looked at my side and said, all right, go. And this took like 2 takes. The first one,
Take wonder.
you notice that fall is like still a little, janky because I told him to fall on pavement. Like, what's he gonna do?
Yeah.
The first one was like really bad. So he scraped himself up, and I was like, I'm sorry, we need another take. So then this one, he falls down, did it great, and then he's laying in the middle of the road right here, and there was a car coming, so then we had to like hustle off the road. But that was, later on I'll talk about this, but
Behind the scenes.
it was such a rush these last few days to like do this. Just with, we only have, we had 4 guys on set in total.
Yeah.
At the most, so.
Rarely.
It's usually 2, yeah.
Because we've been really busy with like our work and stuff,
Work's been crazy, yeah.
Just a lot of work.
All right, go ahead and roll that sucker, huh?
All right. Let's look at more of this.
hecker.
Yeah. Beautiful.
6 months ago, I was the chief cinematographer and editor for SaladBarz Films. That's just the fancy job title the boys gave me. Basically, I was in charge of supervising our shoots and making sure the videos were edited and uploaded on time.
Look at that.
That's
See,
a shot.
This is what we were talking
That's a
about
shot
earlier.
right there. That's a shot.
Henry's like shot they had to make.
So clutch.
Third try.
All these like little clips right here of being Max running it, like for the sake of the video, we needed his acting. He's beautiful.
Yeah.
So we had to say that he's like a part of us beforehand, which that's a dead lie. He really wasn't.
Yes, he was. What are you talking about?
We gotta really tell the truth in the video here, man.
Okay, yeah. No, Max wasn't a part, but yeah, it made sense to have him be chief cinematographer and editor just because, I don't know. Because then he's always behind the camera, actually. That's why we did it. So, like, these are all shots from videos that we've made in the past, and then the idea with these establishing shots was to show Max on set. So he's always behind the camera. He's running SaladBarz, and then we're just
The actors.
Sorry, just doing a little ASMR for all the ASMRs out there.
sure. All right, roll again, yeah.
I shot over 50 videos
Whoa.
for SaladBarz. Sometimes we spend days at a time on set together.
Merch
Waiting
video.
before
New merch.
sunrise, not wrapping up until well into the night.
Rip the
We worked
flow.
hard. It was always a good time. They really had
Pretty
something
long
special.
shot right there.
By now, I probably have 1,000 hours of footage from those days, just sitting around.
1,000?
collecting dust.
Dude, the
It
way
breaks my heart to say that footage will never be seen. Well, at least not after. I'm done.
So if you guys know, this is from our last 12 Days of SaladBarz Christmas special. Yeah, and it's the last video we put in that, and it was our last video before Reunion 2.
Yeah.
So basically, we were producing. We explained this a little bit in the Christmas special, but basically we're producing daily vids during the Christmas special. Daily, like, we grinded so hard. Like, one time we produced a video like super late at night, but we had to get it in for that day. But the thing is, like, it was like 100 views a video.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
It was like hugely bad. And I'm even like laughing at that about it. Like, I'm like mad in it. But so we had to remake this video as well because we didn't have Max in there in the last one, obviously. So we need to put them in there. But
Check out the color correction, by the way.
it's
That grass, you notice how it's brown? Yeah, that didn't happen itself. That grass was bright green.
yeah.
Quick little mask job. And the sky too.
Subtle flex.
If you look closely around the tree, you can see it's like
yeah,
a little funky because I had to turn down the blue and crank up the gray and make it look like winter. But
Exactly.
yeah,
So we're just
Not
going-
gonna show
we're going
much
through
too
this
much
whole
more of
bit.
this, but we're gonna show a little bit more just to
just
explain
probably
the whole
exposition.
beginning.
Just
Yeah.
exposition.
Nice, right? The
Just
bass
like
drop.
that, SaladBarz, which had become such a huge part of my life, was just over.
Same frame in there. You notice that?
It's a classic. It's a
Some
classic
nights I woke up in a
SaladBarz
cold
shot
sweat
right
thinking I
there.
had to meet the boys
Gold
on
sweat.
This is
Other
nice.
times I passed by old places we shot and imagined them as they were all those months ago.
Do you want to explain how you did that right there, man? Because that was magic.
Yeah, so I contacted Michael Bay, Transformers director, and he helped me just crossfade 2 clips into one. So simple effect.
Impressive.
Wait,
man.
wasn't Leldon there too?
Yeah, so Leldon, I hit up Leldon and I was like, what do I do to draw that mask around Max?
That guy
Actually,
knows
dude,
everything, man.
he's a
He knows
wizard.
everything, has everything.
Same with Budo Cardova.
Okay. So keep playing, yeah.
Alright, man.
Yeah, so it's just a crossfade effect.
Yeah, nothing big.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, this is going right here.
This is
I saw faces on the
coincidence.
street that looked like the boys.
Yeah.
Almost everything reminded
That guy.
That couldn't have gone any better for us.
pretty good.
That was one take right there too. So basically, all we needed to do. No, man. No.
Those two.
Okay,
Whoa, you guys fighting right now?
I think Henry screwed up the first one though.
I wasn't even in it.
No, you were there.
No, because I was tracking behind Max, and that doesn't matter.
Something
It
happened
doesn't
to the
matter.
car or something happened to the screw.
Yeah.
It's
So basically,
not my fault.
it was the first take.
It's not right here.
Alright. So that right there. So all I needed to do was when I go around that corner, I wait for Max to be like get ready to turn, and then I had to sprint across the street so I wouldn't be in the take at all.
For the whip, yeah.
And what happened? The timing on it perfectly. So I cross by Max. He looks around and sees an old man go down the steps of his door, and that was like perfect. Like you couldn't get any better with that.
We did not ask his permission though, so.
That's okay.
Oh yeah. So
He
we're
gets
gonna-
sunglasses on,
So
so it's legal.
if you know him out there, like,
don't show him the video.
Sir,
we're sorry.
I'm sorry. If you want some free merch,
Yeah.
just give us your. Actually, we have your address.
Yeah,
So.
true. We know.
Well, we'll give you a discount, not free though. Huh?
Alright, we'll show
Not
us a
gonna be
little
free
bit more.
forever.
We're still in debt. Haha.
Watch a little bit
Yeah, we'll
more.
just watch. Just that. Yeah.
me of my time with SaladBarz, but deep down, I knew those days were entirely in the past. I hadn't seen Mike, Henry, or Linus since that last day on set, and I had no idea where they were or what they were up to. Sometimes I thought, I hoped really, that it was all a joke, that they were together somewhere, still making videos, just
Cute.
So yeah, play a little tiny bit more.
Okay.
And then on April 15th, I stopped for gas at Cumberland Farms on 236. And that's when everything changed.
Alright.
Can't
Cut
watch
it right
anymore.
there.
Can't watch anymore.
So that's-
when it gets into the video.
That's the exposition. So if you guys are, I don't know, intrigued by that, feel free to watch it.
Or if you want to watch it again, already watched it, just maybe look for things you didn't
Yeah.
see. I like to do that sometimes. But,
There are Easter eggs, yeah. Some Easter eggs in there.
like, if you guys find like the secret thing in the video, hit us up in DM and
Free merch.
we'll give you a prize. Yeah,
Pretty much,
true.
yeah.
That is
but
true.
it's the one thing we're looking for. It's the secret. You really gotta be close, like look closer to it.
So I'm trying to think of, we're talking about this theme of, like, the quality of a video, or like how you yourself feel about a video versus like the quantity, of views or of recognition or likes or whatever. So I'm trying to think of broader themes that we could expand this to, right? Like maybe I don't know, you got something in?
Like summer jobs or maybe. Something
Yeah,
like that.
that's a good one. That's actually a good one, yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like we're just working all the time,
Mm-hmm.
long hours, long days, longer nights. That's my life.
Yeah,
Right.
nothing to show, but
a
like
dream and a dime.
dreaming- yeah, right.
something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, just we. I know everyone probably watching this is probably working a summer job right now,
Yeah.
unless you're a minor.
Well, I was working. I worked since I was 14.
I worked like 50 hours a week at York's as a minor. That's illegal, but
Sore subject. All right.
No, but it's true. So
Yeah.
I feel like so my job, I work at a restaurant. It'll be nameless. Remain nameless because I don't want to get fired.
We'll call it Rob's.
Okay. But it's very, very, very busy all the time in the summer.
Rob's Clam Bake.
Yep. So there's not a lot of time for like downtime, whatever. So I find that when I'm kept busy, I'm like a lot more content, and the time flies by, of course. So if I'm working a 12-hour shift, like
Average.
like it goes fast-ish, you know. Like I don't see my family that day, but it goes fast because I'm constantly busy.
You're constantly working. You're constantly sweating. You're crying. You don't have any free time. You don't see your friends. You don't see your family. You don't really have a life. But
But the thing is that
it's fine.
yeah. So I think that's the quality of the jobs that I do too. See, here's where it gets weird, because if I'm just like giving food to customers or like bringing in orders, at the end of the day, I don't put my feet up and say, "Oh man, I saved someone's life today," right?
Yeah, Snorter Schnumbers is not really saving the world.
No, it's not. So I think that's more of like it's a quantity of work. I do 12 hours of work. I, put out this many pieces of food, and I bring in this many orders, right? So the job isn't particularly rewarding, but it's good enough.
Well, what summer job really is.
Yeah, true. Because in the end, right, you're not really doing a summer job for the quality of the work.
We're just
you're
there
doing
to
it
get
for
money,
You're doing it for the money.
because we're all going to college.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I also feel like this can apply to like schoolwork as well.
Yeah.
Because let's say like your, AP US history teacher gave you 5 assignments.
So shady.
5 assignments over the weekend,
Oh,
right?
they'll remain nameless.
Right, of course. Just say they're Robra. I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding. It's Barbara Burnham, guys.
Nah, I love her. I really do. I love her.
Mr. Bowden.
Let's just say like,
Big dog.
let's just say they give you 5 assignments, right? All that require a decent amount of work, and Linus here, he turns in all 5.
Liney.
But he didn't put in his best effort, and I don't even think he feels good about them. But he's like, you know what? I got them done. It's whatever.
Yeah, right.
I do 3, but I do 3, and I spend 2 hours in each of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I grind, and afterwards I'm like, you know what? That's it. That's all I can do, because I have to turn them in. But I'm content because I really put in all my effort.
But who gets the better grade?
Linus will, because all of them are done. Yeah. Even if all of them are done, and some of them are a little not as good.
Where like at best you get a 6 out of 10.
Right. And Linus will like at worst get like a 90 because of the little points.
But what are you really going for? Are you going for you're trying to get a good grade, or you're trying to actually learn it?
Well, that's the thing.
Right.
Like you need, we can say that, but you need a good grade.
I know.
Nowadays.
Right. We all know that we do the first option. We'll do all the 5 and they won't be as good. But like in life now, like now that we're done with all this, and like now that we're gonna be done with summer job kind of things, we're heading into the real world soon. Like we gotta go for the quality.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because when it's all said and done, we're gonna be 90 looking back, man.
I don't know if I'll make it that long, man.
Yeah.
You basically just don't want to have any regrets in life. Hunter's getting out, basically. Like you want to look back and be like, okay, I put my best foot forward and everything I did.
Just live life to the fullest, No matter what you do, no matter where you are, no matter what situation you're in. Just go out there, put your best foot forward, and live your best life.
I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, you can't change your life, right? You got one life. Live it.
So live it.
Live it. Love it. That's all you got to do.
You can't change your life.
Just live your life. Live your life. That's it. That's all you got to do.
If you guys
Get
want to learn about
one
this,
chance in life. And if
go
you don't
to
make that chance,
the Homie Central
Go
video.
home empty-handed.
there's no coming back from that. You might die. So, just some good salad bars specific advice there, guys. We're
Shout out Homie Central.
came up with that
Oh
ourselves.
yeah, if you want to see that on our actual channel, you can go to our second video.
Oh, yeah.
We're reacting to
That one
old
was
videos.
a big hit.
It's a big hit.
Yeah, and that clip is in there, and I think Linus and I are the ones watching it.
Yeah.
We're dying. We're dying.
Chicken wings are good. Chicken wings are bad.
Yeah, that was
But then, so if we focus on this question of what hard work is, hard work in the context of, see, this is something that I struggled with. Like, we're all, decent at school. So there came a time when I could sort of glide through school without studying. And then there came a time, maybe 10th grade or 11th grade, when I started to have to study. And
I never have.
I never reached that point.
Well, right, okay, but
Well, it's different because you went to a better school.
right,
Yeah,
but
he's
but
an elitist.
at that point, it became, I had to ask serious questions about what does hard work mean.
Right.
Because in sports, for instance, right, hard work is when you're doing down and backs, and then you literally can't run. Like, you feel like you're in a puke, your lungs are burning. That's how you know you're working hard, right?
And then you end up yakking.
Well, you do.
Yeah.
But
Couple sessions, yaks.
But then, if it's like, I don't know, if you're doing math, like, I don't know where that, I struggled to find that wall for myself.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to see the image in that because, like, you don't really know when you get to a point
It's
where
like,
you're
if
like,
you can't solve it, what are you gonna do? Go learn it, I guess.
Ask for help. I mean,
Go talk to Noble.
Yeah, but then hard work in
know.
that sense isn't just like, hard work in sports, you bang your head against the wall, right? It's reps.
Right.
But then if you have a hard math problem, then you have to, like, think differently. So that's a different kind of,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
And
pretty good in that.
And if you're really smart, then you inherently don't have to work as hard at some things. If everyone's taking the same tests, then you don't have to really work as hard. So you just,
Right.
right.
But you still gotta find something in life that makes you
Right.
push.
So when we say that we worked hard in the reunion too, like, what does that mean?
I think it means that when we got to the last take, we realized, like, we couldn't have done any of it better. We couldn't have done
That's
any
the
of it.
worst we could have done.
We couldn't have done any of it better because, like, we really put everything we had into it. Like, we did some things, like,
Well, we could always do better, though.
no, we thrive and we strive to do better, but, like, at some points you're like, you're completely content, like, how hard you worked. And I think with the reunion too, like, we finished it and we knew that we did a lot of work. We pushed ourselves. We went to maybe sometimes uncomfortable limits of grinding to just get it done,
And we all have fairly busy schedules.
Oh, yeah.
And
Jeez, man.
I knew, like, we were all sacrificing a lot of things to get maybe 2 hours on set.
Yeah,
or,
it's crazy.
like, we would prioritize it over a lot of
Linus
other
was so
things.
free and just begging us to
I
come
was not free.
film.
I was not free.
And Henry had lacrosse, I had track, We were busy.
Yeah, I wasn't busy at all. Yeah, I was just
He was-
sitting around all day.
You gotta-
The only
school.
thing he was doing.
So early.
Yeah, but
Good old Liney.
the edit on that. So, like, I would say, yeah, I worked hard on the edit.
Yeah.
But that's just because it was hours of work.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I didn't reach a point where I was like, I can't click anymore. Or I'm dying. Or, like, I
Yeah.
went blind for a little bit. Like, if you stare at a computer screen, fun fact for you guys at home, if you stare at a screen for too long, your eyes get, like, blurry.
How long? What's the hour count?
Like, worried, man. Like 6 hours. So,
Perfect.
like, the reunion 2 edit was probably like 1,000 hours or something. So yeah, that was hard work, but it was just
How blind do you know?
it was just a quantity of work.
Yeah, we checked those
New
prescriptions.
glasses or something?
Try them on.
Sure, man. Just don't break them, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Daddy. I don't even know who you look like.
You look like Charlie, man.
Yeah, you do kind of look like
That's
little
my brother.
Charles.
Oh,
Yes.
these are light, dude.
Thanks, man. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, like, hard work. What does it mean? If you had to define hard work, is it just reaching that point, just reaching the wall and still pushing through?
I think it's reaching the point of you think you have to end, but then you go through it, right? Because apparently it's a stat that when you think you're done, let's say you're running, when you think you're done, you're actually only 40% like
Guys,
done.
Hypothermia video when I was in the hypothermia water. I was thinking about that the whole time.
Yeah.
Because I was in there for 8 minutes, and at minute, like, 2, I was like, I'm done.
I can't do more, but then you just mind over matter. You should will your body.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a point.
Probably shouldn't have, but...
Like, you have power
You're
over
done.
your own body,
But you're
you
not.
know?
Yeah, man.
Body positive, just
Body positive. It's fine.
power to yourself, power to everybody.
Power to God, you know.
Oh yeah, exactly. Oh, love is love, you know. I just started a new job.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a waiter at a restaurant.
What's it called?
No.
This is news to me. I don't know about what this is. Can you just tell me?
Snore Sneed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or weed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm working there now. I used to work at Rob's.
No, you worked at Rob's for 6 shifts.
6 months. No, I worked at Rob's for a month. You know,
1 month.
I served my sentence. You know, we all have to serve your time there.
Yeah, I might get a job there.
Been there 3 years. You should. Oh my God, you told
Let me
me.
go next then, because I need to explain what's
Yeah,
happening.
Okay, I don't really have a story. I'm just kind of, I'm a waiter. It's
No, but so I'm gonna talk about this actually. A waiter, that's a great example of a job that, shit. So like,
it's hard work.
You don't even get paid minimum wage.
No, I get paid a number.
So literally, your livelihood is based on how hard you
It's
work.
based on the weather.
On the weather, how many people come in.
Based on the weather, it's based on how hard I work. It's based on how many tables I get.
But then it's just, so it's not actually based on how hard you work. Because if you're, you could be busting your hump, but if only 7 people come in, then you're only making $20 that day.
Yeah, but if you're working hard and you're being a good server and you're
Do they give you tables?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you're getting a bigger tip if
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So let's get back
Yeah, where are you working?
to work. So, I work at a restaurant as well.
Oh wow, food industry.
Local in town.
What's it called?
Fogarty's.
Oh, confident enough to say the name.
Well,
Not gonna get sued.
let's just say it's a really good place, really good company.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a dishwasher there. I've worked 2 shifts.
That's it?
The 3rd shift, I called out. I mean, I'm sick right now. And this was Friday, and I was
sick as a dog.
I was really sick. Coughing like every second. Like today, I've still sneezed and coughed a lot. My nose is still stuffed.
Every
Same.
But I called out, and the thing is, I called out at a time where I figured, give them enough. I started working at 3. The day before, I was 4 to 9, but I showed up 3 to 9, and I mean dishwashing. We were there until 10. So I was scheduled 3 to 9, 3 to close. So I called out at like 11:20, basically.
Yeah.
I told him what was happening. I told him my sickness. I told him the temperature of my fever, which is 101
Swine
degrees.
flu.
And what's funny is,
Send a swab.
so I had to like get my manager on the phone, right? So I called the restaurant to get my manager on the phone. I told him, I saw my whole spiel, all that. Hey, I have to come in today. I almost got more hours today, but I'm sick. I don't think I can come in. Is that all right? I asked him, is that all right?
Yeah.
So I figured if he really needed me to just push through and just come, like on my deathbed, I would have done it if he asked.
Washing dishes on his
But I said, is that all right? And he said, well, it's gonna have to be. And I said, oh, okay. And then he hung up the phone right on my face.
Oh
Wow.
And
tough.
You haven't seen him since?
So
Seen the man 2 weeks.
my sister and her fiance work there as well. Good people. I had my sister check the schedule for me, and I'm not on this week at all. And I don't know.
Yeah. So here,
I'm gonna have to ask. I'm gonna have to go and beg and pray.
this is
for more
why
hours if I
this
wanna
is
work
why communism started.
there.
Because if you can't get work and you need work to live, then what are you gonna do?
Right?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You should come work at where I work.
Yeah, like I might get a new job.
Oh, I saw Jack, by the way. On, it was all of them, dude. It was like the whole soccer squad.
Classic.
We played 3-on-3. I don't want to brag, but we played 3-on-3. These guys can vouch for me. You know how much I hate to brag. You know I hate it.
You hate it.
I hate it.
Just like you hate being embarrassed.
But I had 18 in my team's 21 points. I hate to say it, and we won.
Oh yeah, dude. There was a pickup game. I think last week, and I had Derek Essex and Carter Richardson on my team.
shout out Derek Essex, man.
And we were against. Oh, I also had Jerome on my team. He's like 6'5", 6'6" guy that I've never met before. He came and he was there, and we were like, asked him to play. And I was against like Dallas Wyatt. So I volunteered to be sub first. So I was like, okay, you know, no one's gonna go up and sub, so I'm just gonna do it. And I came off the bench, and I scored 11 straight, and it was first 21.
Wow, with this little shot.
So I literally just kept taking it up.
Sunny side up.
Dude, one time.
Jerome would have it set a screen for me, and I'd just drain it.
Yeah, dude, one time I was playing a game like 5-on-5, I scored all 21.
You did it?
No, so
In hockey or
legit
basketball?
stories.
No, basketball. You guys weren't there though. It was like on vacation.
Anyone we know, or
No, like you wouldn't see.
you have a girlfriend too. She goes to a different school. Right?
Yeah, totally different. Yeah.
So that's a good example of when you can work for pleasure.
Right. I'm trying my best, but
I mean, all work
Fun.
is pleasure. Like, are you more happy? This is actually
Just
a
happy to
real
be
question.
alive, you know.
But this is a real question I actually have, because I've been thinking about this more and more myself recently. It's like, I am fine that if I'm not, I can have one day off, like my one day off a week, and if I'm sitting at home, like reading or just like sitting around, I'm like so sad, depressed even. Like, I need to be doing something to make myself like not happy, just like.
Yeah, I don't feel the same way. I like to relax and.
What do you do? Like, so if you were to wake up today and you didn't come here, are you working today?
No, day off.
So if you like,
No, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing something every day, right?
like what?
Well,
Like, if you're alone at your house,
sometimes it's
well, sometimes when I'm alone, you know what I'm doing.
what?
I'm just on the good old box,
Just gaming?
and I'm still working
Back
hard
on that, man?
because I'm a big team guy in all of my life. Everything I do, I'm just a big team player, and on there sometimes grinding and everything. You know, we got those late nights, with the boys. It's fun, and that's like hard work for pleasure. Because like even when I'm just chilling at home, relaxing, like that's what I'm doing. I'm still working hard, so I'm literally just like always doing something, always trying to work hard. And we don't lose.
Yeah, grind never stops.
Grind doesn't stop with everything, you know.
Algebra 1C was a different story.
Okay, so I think the last thing to talk about. I think the last thing we should talk about today
Get closer to the mic, man.
is our journey forward with these podcasts.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So today is just a little preliminary. You know, we're just bringing up some stories, bringing up some fun, but really we just want to talk about one little topic of hard work, and we want to talk about what this is and what's going to be going forward.
Yeah.
So next week, actually, it's going to be special because we're going to have a little guest star on the show.
Oh, special guest.
Okay, comment who you think it is.
Yep.
Haven't actually asked him yet, so he won't even know either. He might even comment something else.
Well, he knows that he's going to be helping out. We talked to him already.
Oh, good. Okay.
Talked to a couple potential guest stars.
Oh, really?
Already.
Hey, if
Oh,
you guys
good.
want to be in it,
Yeah, we'll take anyone.
comment.
If you're a diehard
table.
fan and you want a little meet the bars kind of thing,
Yeah, also comment ideas you guys want to see. Like if you guys got any topics you really want
exactly.
us to discuss.
Yeah.
maybe a little Q&A. You could send in some questions for
Yeah,
us. We would do
sure.
that too.
We're an open book, you know. And
Basically, we're just
here to serve you guys.
yeah,
Like,
we're just here to entertain. We got anything?
You guys have
ideas or
been-
anything?
nothing but loyal and hardworking fans yourself.
Yeah, honestly.
This is kind of just like a reward for you guys.
Our initial pitch for this is what we're going to have guests on. We're going to talk about subjects. So each podcast will have a specific topic. Today's topic obviously is
Hard work.
hard work.
And a little intro. It's kind of, it might not be like what our normal podcast would be like. It's kind of just like just a stream of consciousness, kind of just talking.
Yeah, right.
But
around that central idea,
Yeah.
sort of, because I think it's, there are a lot of podcasts going on YouTube these days. Anybody can do a podcast, but we're three,
young,
fit. We have things to say, okay? Like,
Right.
we have stuff to say, so we should be talking with each other about topics of importance.
And it's really a conversation with you guys too, because
Oh, yeah.
leave feedback.
Yeah.
Get involved in the conversation here. Like we're not trying to talk at you here. We're trying to talk with you here.
and I know it's summertime. I know people are looking for new wardrobes.
Hey,
So
yes, that's a good point. Thanks
if
for bringing
that sounds like you and you're looking for like some new summer outfits, maybe like I
Maybe
don't
you
know,
can't really afford the Gucci, but you want to look like
Yeah.
you wear Gucci.
or maybe like
We
Supreme.
know you do that.
I don't know. Just you guys have heard it before. Just hop onto our website. It's www.teespring.com/saladbars. The link is in the description.
I want to talk about sort of the song we opened today's episode with.
All right.
So it was a mashup. So the first song we opened with was a chant from the U.S. military. It was performed by
Boss you, man.
it's a chant from the U.S. military. So it has distinct variations in terms of like what words you say throughout the different branches of the military. So the Air Force and the Army and the Marines, they all have different words that they throw in there. But the 2-word mantra that's universal is hard work, hard work.
That's 4 words.
It's 2-word mantra. So, and then the second song was the second song was Hard Work by Gangstar.
Army beats.
Yeah, so good song. Threw that in there, mashed it up. So both have to do with hard work, because today we discussed what work means to us in the context of entertaining, summer jobs, sports, and school. We talked about the benefits and the rewards of hard work.
Yeah, we discovered that hard work is an unavoidable reality of life, but it doesn't have to be treated that way, you know. Like, it can be enjoyed, especially when you're working toward a goal or something other like that.
So yeah, the SaladBarz Podcast is yet another ambitious project that. What? SaladBarz Podcast is just another ambitious thing that we're taking on, So stay tuned and stay updated, and we'll see you, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, just one quick little thing. Yeah, love you guys.
Yeah, so, going in, we know this project is going to take attention, dedication, and above everything else,
Hard work.
all about the hard work, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you
That's all
next
today.
week.
Because we go weekly.
Weekly, guys. Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.
All right, good work today.